Why does it even matter? That is the question when it comes to our breath awareness. Like, we're breathing, we're alive, we're fine, right? No, we're not, because our breath has the ability to either give us vitality and life, but it also has the ability to suck the life from us. Let me explain why. Our breath is directly connected to our nervous system and the state of it. And it is the one thing that we actually, when we learn how to use our breath, we can control our nervous system. Research proves that if we are not breathing correctly, we are more likely to be stressed, anxious, have sleep problems, have eating problems and metabolism and digestive issues. There's so many negative consequences just from how we're breathing. And it took me 39 years to learn the proper way to breathe. And I'm like, why did this take so long? Why is this not something that is just mainstream? Here's what we don't want to be doing. And here's what is actually creating more stress and inflammation in our bodies. And that is when we are breathing from our mouth. So that is number one. And that's an easy correction, because anytime we notice that we're breathing from our mouth, we can go ahead and pause and say, okay, time to breathe from my nose. So that is a very easy correction, right? And it's going to take time. We have to become aware of it, right? So that we can continually improve. And even now, I'll catch myself breathing through my mouth and I'm like, all right, Bridge, like, let's turn this around and let's start breathing from our nose. And right away, I feel a shift and a difference in my body. And here's some other ways that you could be improperly breathing: by taking shallow breaths. It's also by breathing through your chest. So if you recognize that your chest is the thing that's coming out first, right? If you could see that, right? The chest is expanding, not your belly. You might be puffing your chest up like this, right? Kind of like a Superman pose. Maybe you're sucking your belly in as you're breathing in. Okay, so how do we actually want to be breathing? First and foremost, that is going to be through your nose. Your nose was made for breathing, not your mouth. So we can make that quick adjustment by noticing, hey, am I breathing through my mouth or my nose? And just switch to using your nose. Now, if we notice all the other things, right, that we're using more of our chest, our shoulders are going up as we're breathing, we notice that our belly is not extending, those are things that we are looking out for, then we want to start shifting into using diaphragmatic breathing, and that is breathing from your belly. So I want to invite you to do this with me, but as we breathe in through our nose, we really want to push that belly out, almost like you're filling up a balloon. So as you breathe in, you're pushing that belly out. So imagine you're blowing up a balloon with your belly. It could feel awkward. It could feel really tight and tense, probably because that's a muscle you haven't really used. But the more often you get used to expanding your belly and using that diaphragm of yours, the stronger it's going to become, the easier breathing from there is going to become. When we start to make these shifts in our breathing and we start to become conscious of our breath, we are literally transforming the health of our body. We can notice shifts, like maybe we're a little less stressed and anxious. Maybe we're sleeping a little bit better. Maybe we don't get as breathless walking up the stairs. So start to pay attention as you continue on your journey.